The time's episode 528 from this undisclosed fire sprinkler. An undisclosed fire sprinkler, which reminds us firemen are scary. They're very scary people. For the people who love the snaps. My Arby's mask. Look at that. My brand new Arby's mask. Roast beef is delicious, it tells us. Arby's is a great place. You can get the chicken, bacon, and Swiss sandwich there. I think it's one of Beast Barnett's very favorite sandwiches he's ever had in his whole life. There's Chicken Bob. Look at that. Chicken Bob increasing his followers on his gram. He loves his gram. Chicken Bob loves that gram. Current book I'm reading, Cultures of the World, Yemen. I'm like 3/4 of the way through the thing. What a lot I've learned on Yemen. I'm nearly a Dobashi expert now based on this book. Did you know that Yemen used to be divided into two parts, northern and southern Yemen, and then they unified, and they immediately had a civil war. They like to have civil wars in Yemen, apparently, from what this book tells us. Demon and Bunny coffee. It's great coffee. Dobashi firmly believes that Yemen is the birthplace of coffee. Some people say Ethiopia. There's a big divide on that. But Dobashi will firmly say he thinks it's from Yemen. I don't know if Dobashi's ever had Demon and Bunny coffee, but he should have some. It's great. JB Moonshine t-shirt. You can get shirts like that wherever you see JB Moonshine. You sure can. I don't know if he sold any when he was clean and sober for that week, but he may have. Pamphlet for the Sign of the Times. Every show needs a pamphlet. Team Bad Knees. Not one single good knee in that bunch. There's another proud member, Casey Carlisle. You can get pictures like that at CaseyCarlisle.com. That's CaseyCarlisle.com. Home for all your gift-giving needs. Easter just passed. If you need late Easter gifts, look at that. Some smaller ones. They would fit into most Easter baskets. Here she is with the pillow if you want to get QT Volks a gift. There she is. There she is holding up a bunch of belts. A little bit sultry. Even more sultry. There she is. There she is. There she is with the title belt. Whole wall of belts. There she is. There she is with her Uncle Paul. Paul and Casey Carlisle, both members of the Turnbuckle Turmoil Hall of Fame. Zach Winters is not. Look at that. There's Paul and his freak show. All before the split up with John Lennon, his former buddy pal. Autograph picture of Kevin Sullivan. Autograph picture of Seymour Schnapp, proud member of the Gouge roster. He's at a festival in Fayetteville, North Carolina in the next couple of days. He sure is. Here's a picture of old Ken Hamblin throwing a rock through a McDonald's. Old Ken Hamblin hopefully won't throw a rock through any windows at the Mobile Park of Tea when he attends a Mariners game to get his Edgar Martinez statue, but he might. He said, you give me an extra statue where this rock's going through the window, and then Coach Mike Jones is saying, okay, but the Modesto Nuts are 6-2, and here's what happened there. And old Ken Hamlin just throws the rock through the T-Mobile Park window and says, forget it, the whole thing. But then he grabs his statue on the way out. I don't know, that might be a thing that happens. Program for the CAC. CAC will be in a few months. A few more months. Here's what it looks like inside the law office of Stephen P. New. Get even with Stephen, if you will. Facebook, the Instagram, the YouTube, which you may be watching right now, and you may be hitting the subscribe button to appease Stompin' Steve. He gets nervous on things like that. Gets really nervous. The Twitter where you can follow me, but not literally. Much like Thea Ray does. Much like J.D. Masson does. They both do. Book I got for QT Volks out of the little free library, Rough Country by Budge Ruffner. It's even signed and everything. Hopefully QT will receive this very soon, and he'll open it up and see it signed, and he'll say, oh, okay. And then he'll probably read it. Well, this week it's a busy week. I gotta make sure old Ken Hamlin doesn't throw any rocks through the, windows of the clubhouse at the Mobile Park of Tea. Maybe I'll get him a cup of tea there. I'm sure he enjoys tea. On Sunday, On Turmoil Tomorrow, we have Mustang Mike. I'm sure Coach will get questions from fans asking if Mustang Mike has ever used Mustang Sally as his entrance music or something like that. Old thumbs up. Lansing will probably call and say, I know that a Mustang has a stick shift in it. Augusta is a town in Maine, and then he'll hang up. Because he does stuff like that. He's a weird guy. On Monday, yeah, pretty much looking free. Tuesday, not too much. Wednesday, basically free. Thursday, maybe I'll go back and watch some old episodes of Chico and the Man. It had Scatman Crothers on it. It had Charo in it. They even discussed Charo in episodes before Charo became a cast member. So, it was a weird deal, but it happened. Friday on the show next week, we have Brad Bad. He's a competitor out of the southeast part of the country. Coach will probably want to know if he wants to hear a rap that he makes up for him or something. He might. I don't know. But, to review, from this undisclosed fire sprinkler, which reminds us firemen are scary people. Sunday, on Turnbuckle, we have Mustang Mike. Maybe he raises Mustangs. I don't know. We'll find out. Monday, pretty much free. Tuesday, not a lot going on. Wednesday's pretty wide open. Thursday, I'll go back and watch some Chico and the Man. It had Jack Albertson, who is the grandfather in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. He sure was. Played a cranky old man in both things. Friday, that's when we have Brad Bad on the show. Brad Bad. So, pretty much episode 528.